Alrighty, welcome to Bad Blood. We need to find Savamelekh. I have no idea how we're going to find him. I plan on just walking randomly around with Wendua in a group. Hopefully that one, well, will do anything.
What?
Well, something.
Follow if you dare.
His lair is the harm of the ardent dreams. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but you never know. Oh, Valexier. It was a good idea of mine to introduce you to high society at this reception. We're a subject of gossip among the guests. I heard them whispering about how we showed up together. You look stunning in your new outfit, as usual. Valexier covers her mouth with her hand, and she gives him an elegant little laugh. I certainly couldn't go out wearing the same dress as last time, could I? I would have bored you, moreover, I would have bored myself. Sure. Shamira, the ardent dream. Shamira's voice rings out through the hall. All rise. The proceedings will now begin with the dispensation of false justice. I am Shamira, the ardent dream. I, Shamira, the ardent dream, will perform the duties of judge. The rights of prosecution will be granted to anyone acquainted with rage and hatred, and the defender and the part of the defender will be given to time and blind fate. All the participants are obliged to show due dread and obedience to the decisions of the court. Now, our first case is brought by the assassin Dogwood against the bodyguard for hire Catrol. Oh, she's here again. Dogwood accuses Catrol of being exceedingly nimble and dexterous. This excessive dexterity enabled the defendant to foil 3 assassination attempts against his employer, thus preventing the plaintiff from fulfilling his contract. Wait, an assassin fails to assassinate someone and then he goes to judge and... what? Okay, hell, sure, why not? Valexier is more interested in having a conversation than in watching the sham trial. You know, Morgraine, after our last... Valexier pauses playfully. Visit to the Battle Bliss, I've been thinking a lot about the customs of Golarion. Alright, she's the rich Dudas, the one that flew over the city and brutally murdered people because she felt like it. The aristocrat, super girl, whatever. Despite our differences, we actually have a lot in common. Our actions and desires stem from the same passions, except when it comes to... Valexier's eyes widen with excitement, and she utters a word that is foreign to the abyss as you are. To love. It's common knowledge that demons know nothing about love. So why don't you explain it to me? Do you still believe Valexier is dangerous? More than ever, champion. Take a look at this place. She brought you here to witness this mockery of justice, to watch this genuine insult to truth and fairness. She's either trying to provoke you to violence or make you one of her obedient puppets. It is a pure and uplifting feeling in your soul that cleanses your heart of all burdens and pains. Valexier stares at you with wide eyes as she repeats your words. Pure and uplifting feeling. How intriguing and how unfamiliar. Our passions are tempestuous and our feelings stem from the darkest depth of our souls. But you say this feeling is pure. Fascinating. Growling with rage, Catrol the bodyguard has his head chopped off with a giant axe, being too good at his job. Wait. He's too good at protecting his employer, and for that, what the fuck? The crowd roars its approval, and the beaming plaintiff counts his coins. Is it not true that love restricts freedom, and that its harsh constraints can sometimes lead to cruel, evil deeds? Does not love force people to act contrary to their desires and subordinate them to the subject of their affection? Do not even the most loving souls feel occasional regret about trading away their freedom for love? Haven't the most terrible betrayals been committed for the sake of love? Doesn't unrequited love cause mortals to commit suicide, and isn't the rejection the reason they often resort to violence and other terrible crimes? I'm most curious to hear your answer to these questions. Yes. When a mortal cannot control their emotions, their love can become a devastating force. That is why the feelings and emotions of their heart must be governed by the logic and reason of the mind. The demon looks at you more closely. You speak of love as if it were a weapon. A true warrior respects their blade because it is capable of cutting down enemies and careless owners alike. You treat love as carefully as you would a sword. The execution has the audience in an uproar. The demons howl their approval, and Shamira has to raise her voice to be heard above the noise. Next, we'll hear the case of Varsa the Nose Cutter. He attacked two of Lushinira's visitors from another plane, even though the great Nocticooler made it clear that they were under her protection. Varsa the Nose Cutter tracked down his victims in the upper city and killed them with his glaive. Then he robbed them and cut off their tongues and noses. Scrawny deep. I'm not doing this. I'm pressing nothing. It just disappears. The scrawny demon doesn't look like a hardened killer. He writhes in his shackles, yelling hysterically, "But I am not Varsa the Nose Cutter. I don't even know who that is. My name is Sharzal, and I've never been to the upper city. I'm not allowed to enter, even though that's where a slaver of my status should live. Besides, I've never held a glaive in my hand. This is all Hepsamira's fault. She wanted to buy my slaves at half price, and I refused to sell. And now she's taking revenge against me and plans to get her hands on my slaves. It seems to me that love is like a living creature. Sometimes it behaves one way, and at other times another way. Is it contradictory and inconsistent? It is. It leads to both good and bad outcomes, and like every living creature, it is bound to die eventually. After all, every love, no matter how strong, is doomed to die. Is that not so? Ember, not seriously. That is true. Love always ends. It either ceases to be love or is lost altogether when the one we love dies. That is why we mortals value love so much. We know that it will be over before we are ready.
This is not a trial.
It is a parody, and it is disgusting. Should we ignore her? Yeah. Well, I find it quite funny. Besides, I've heard that this event has a lot in common with the way trials are held in your native Galarion. Is that not so? True love lives forever, yes, but everyone thinks that his love is true, but most is not. So, love comes and goes, but duties and responsibilities remain. Alexia smiles at you sadly. A stern knight in armor, that's what you are. It is duty, not love, that reigns in your heart. Yet surely that does not stop others from loving you. If anything, your unshakable devotion makes you even more desirable. Shamira shouts to be heard above the screams of Varsa the Nose Cutter. The court finds the evidence of the indicted person's innocence to be quite convincing. However, false justice requires every sin be punished, so therefore, I hereby declare that this demon is Varsal the Nose Cutter, and he shall be executed without further delay. Shamira throws a conspiratorial glance at Hipsamira, who stands nearby. The latter grins and bows mockingly. Shamira announces loudly, "The last crime for today is the most harmful and treacherous." Listen to Shamira attentively. Nah, turn a deaf ear. Velexia listens to... Blah. Velexia listens to the rule of Lushinira with great interest, but when she catches your glance, she turns her attention to you eagerly. "Thank you for our conversation. I expected to find it interesting, but I had no idea that our conversation would be so thought-provoking. I am so glad that I decided to come here with you, and I sincerely hope that you will visit me again. I hope to see you at my manor soon. I host small receptions for the most interesting and noteworthy residents of the upper city. Conversations at these receptions are always entertaining. If you were to attend, we could continue our discussion about love. Of course, I seriously doubt my guests would be as interested in this topic as I am, so perhaps we should finish our conversation in private. I hope to see you soon, sweet Morgraine. Don't stay away too long. I'm looking forward to your next visit." Alexia gives you a dazzling smile, then vanishes into thin air. Yeah, justice, right? You're not even the right person, everybody knows it, but you're still getting... Why is the wolf so ridiculously big? I mean, what the heck? You seeing this?
Not words. I'm off!
So it does work. First level, second, and now the second. Thanatotic Titan's Enchanted Rune, a mysterious rune inscribed in the language of the Thanatotic Titans. Disconcerting aura emanates from the rune caused by the manipulations it has endured.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Kneel before me!
Mind over muscle.
Interesting. Who is doing this? Why? What is this? Where are they coming from? What do they want? Loot. Well, now we have to get to the third location. I still have no idea what all of this is about. Apparently it's important. Maybe the secret lair is here. Nothing was here anyway. It was just dead end.
Only you deserve my obedience.
You know what? I have no idea where we're supposed to go, and I'm not interested in searching everywhere, so we're just going to take our smartphone. We're going to use a search engine. We're going to write down... Wait, no, not rep, no. No. Bad blood. Bad blood. Savamelekh. Right, the Pathfinder wiki, perfect. Upper city. Okay. So we need to get to the upper city. Wait, Assassin's Guild? Wait, what? There's an Assassin's Guild here? Since when? Did you see that? I didn't hear. Assassin's Guild. Where is that? This might be interesting. We have to go to there from below? Interesting. Well, Assassin's Guild is certainly something I'm interested in. How do I get down there? There's nothing there. Eh? Flash mark. How do I? Assassin's Guild. That's mildly interesting. Did I miss something? It's above us. So it is down here. Maybe thing with the runes will open the way to the Assassin's Guild. I've no idea how this is supposed to work, but let's make it work. Portal. Let's get to the portal. We're going to do the Savamelekh thing last. First, I want to end this thing with the runes. So, chairs of flavored mistresses. Perfect. And now we just need to find there was a roof above. Somewhere, I think, northeast quadrant somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. It was there, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was here. So we need to get there.
I'm gone.
Okay, I'm pretty sure what's wrong. Probably not this roof. Or maybe it is. Oh, there's a portal. Okay.
It's either us or them.
Mysterious whatever magic had lain dormant in the rune has awoken, leaving no doubt that this ancient object is some kind of enchanted device. Or maybe when we return to Golarion we can use our researchers to find something in there? Maybe it has nothing to do with the Assassin's Guild. Or maybe we can now use it to open the entrance to the Assassin's Guild. Oh, we have a new level up, perfect. Warrior of the Holy Light, yes. Let's try. Why do we only have... Oh, it seems off. Everything here fine. Savamelekh shield bash. You may attack with light and heavy shields. Our faith. At 16th level, the Nimbus of Light grants the warrior of the Holy Light and her allies protection from critical hits.
You're a good person.
And
I like
Amber. Stigmatized witch. She's definitely being stigmatized. She's just a good girl who wants to help everyone. And arcane armor training. Augment summoning, why not? Ah. The beast gift, whatever. Cure serious wounds mass. Oh, that's ridiculously powerful.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
Okay,
Guess what?
Nino. Done. Wages augment summoning. Yes, let's just go with augment summoning. Angelic aspect greater. Oh. Okay. Oh, we have a second one that we can choose. Well, there's a lot of stuff here to choose from. I mean, what the heck? This list is never ending. Shadow Evocation Great. Let's just choose what the game wants us to choose.
Your orders, Commander.
Ragil, the Great Hell Knight. Wait. Prerequisites are not met. What? What had happened?
Should we proceed?
Lawful evil. That's mildly buggy. Why? Every prerequisite is met. Okay, that's mildly buggy. Socially, espionage expert. We have a lot of points to spend. 500. Endurance, lightning reflexes. Why not? A horse is amazing. Animal companion bulwark, perfect. Constitution. But we're going to upgrade our dragon. Our horse need dodge. Oh, we can't level up our dragon, it automatically levels up or what? Oh, it's just level 20. Can we give a dragon? Oh, we can. It actually affect. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting, but sadly there's no design. Still interesting. What about our wolf? Oh, would you look at that one? So that's light. What's medium? Okay, it's the same design. Do we have heavy? Oh, yes. Hello there. Well, now we're talking, mighty wolf. Let me guess. There's just nothing. Yeah, okay. Why can't I? This is buggy. Can I somehow unbug this by modding more? Bag of tricks. Leroy Jenkins. Feebler. Infinite spellcast. No. Disable blah. In alignment. Okay. That doesn't work too well. I believe there was an ability that allowed you to choose every class, no matter the alignment. Unlock. Or ignore class restrictions. In addition to regular leveling, this allows you to choose any mythic class each time you level up, starting from 1. Feat Prerequisite when choosing a feat, yes. Ignore alignment when choosing a class, yes. Ignore prerequisite when choosing class. Party level cap 40. Okay. Maybe now we've solved this problem. Oh, animal companion. Sure, wolfie. I mean, it's a giant wolf. That's one for sure. Dragon ferocity. Why not? Okay, no. And red shell. It still doesn't work. But why? No idea. You know what? Let's make him an inquisitor. Tend to move from place to place, chasing down enemies and researching emerging threats. I mean, he's an inquisitor in his own way anyway. So let's make it official. The ability to greater bull rush. Greater trip. Improved cleaving finish. Why not? Domain selection. Divine caster's deity influences their alignment. Evil domain. Strength, sun, water, war. Yeah, war domain. Cleaving finish. Choose spell. And divine favor. Done. So now we're done here and nothing happened. But at least this rune is now awoken. And now let's see. Savamelekh's lair is the southwest corner of Upper City, below Rapture of Rapture. Southwest. Rapture of Rapture. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. Just happened? Whoa. The heck? Your attempts to interfere with Lord Baphomet's plan serve no purpose. you. We will find you wherever you go.
Don't hold
Zealous follower of Baphomet. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a Baylor with a giant weapon.
Danger ahead!
By the way, might find it odd, not only that we are super powerful, but the enemies are just not attacking. That has to do with the initiative checks. An initiative check determines when a unit will attack. And since we have ridiculously high modified stats, we have a super fast initiative check, which means that sometimes we can attack the enemy several times before their first initiative check comes into rain. Rapture of Rapture. There's a portal up. I guess we have to go there, but that's
We do it my way.
a story for another episode. Oh, interesting. Everything moves.